Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm here in Philadelphia getting ready for the All Black National Convention. And on the day that I arrive in Philadelphia, something big happens in Philadelphia. Bill Cosby, who is actually from Philadelphia, has just been sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison for allegedly groping a woman in 2004. Now, you guys know what my position on that is. My position on it is that the conviction never should have happened. I think that the reason is not because I believe Cosby's innocent, not because I believe Cosby's a good guy, not because I believe he didn't ever do anything wrong. It's because the justice system is supposed to be built on this thing called proof. There's supposed to be this stuff called evidence. In this case, if I'm not mistaken, the statute of limitations had already run out. She had already been paid for her alleged inconvenience and took the payment. They had already agreed not to prosecute. They'd already talked about sealing certain documents. And so what this really does is, racism is a stupid mental illness. And racism can cause people to do things that can disrupt and undermine an entire system. So in this particular case, because they wanted to get their black man, they pretty much broke every rule that they could. They told every lie that they could. They have pretty much given anybody every incentive to never ever trust this system. You can't trust this system. If they tell you, oh, well, we'll seal the document, we'll never show anybody, don't believe them. If they say, oh, we've got you in witness protection, you'll be safe, don't believe them. If they tell you, oh, no, we made a commitment, we're not going to do X, Y, Z, you'll get immunity, we won't prosecute you, don't you believe them, because they lie. And I think in this Cosby case, this is a perfect example. I will say that what really bothers me about this case is not so much the fact that I don't believe Bill Cosby is a good person. I didn't even like this man that much, to be honest with you. I mean, I give him credit for the good things he did for the black community, but I never really liked the guy. You could look at stuff that I said about him back in 2006, 2007. I didn't have a real strong, favorable opinion of him, but the thing about it, though, is he didn't deserve this. This is fascinating because, remember, the woman who lied and said Emmett Till, looked at her or whistled at her or whatever and got Emmett Till murdered, she has come out and said that I made that up and I got him killed. Or, basically she said I made it up, it was all a lie. So why isn't she being prosecuted? She's old as hell, just like Cosby. Why can't she be prosecuted? And that's because one is a black man, the other is a white woman. Basically what this says to brothers out here listening, I'll do a longer video about this later on that I'll post on the Your Black World channel. It says to the brothers out here, look, you got to be cautious, man. Becky's words can ruin you. Becky's words can get you killed and get you a death sentence, even if she has no proof, even if you did nothing wrong. It ain't about right and wrong in this world. It's about good and evil, and it's about power and non-power. Black men don't have power compared to white women in America. Also, right now, what's going on is they're believing everything that comes out of a white woman's mouth, even if she's telling a horrible lie that could ruin you. There is no proof. Go look for it. In the Cosby case, there is no proof. That's the crazy thing. There's no proof. So you would think, okay, if there's no proof that I did this, then they should act like I didn't. They should treat me as if I didn't do it. That ain't true, man. That is not true. So you got to be cautious. So again. Cosby's an awkward example because, again, I don't think he was a great guy. I do believe some of these allegations. I do believe them. But I also believe that some of these women were opportunists. I believe some of them, for many years after they allegedly got raped, were still running around telling their friends, I'm friends with Bill Cosby. I hang out with Bill Cosby. I'm going to Bill Cosby's house. Bill Cosby paid my tuition. Well, if he's your rapist and you're afraid of him, why are you hanging out with him and bragging to your friends that you like him? Well, because victims are, their minds are damaged and they can't make. So what they basically do is they allow white women to get sort of a pass where when it's time to believe something that they say, you have to give them complete credibility and you can't question anything they say. But when they do something that doesn't make any sense, they can then get another pass, the crazy white woman pass, which says, oh, well, I was a victim and I was so damaged, so that's why I hung out with my rapist and said that he was a good guy, right? So ultimately, at the end of the day, the conclusion is always, they're right, you're wrong. White good, black bad, and so, with Cosby, I think he learned the hard way. Even if you got millions of dollars, Becky's words are gold, and Becky's words will take you down if you're not careful. So personally, I'm not. That's a reason why I would never get involved in any of that, because I think the Cosby case kind of shows you it's no different from slavery. Back during slavery, what they used to do to really set this slave straight is they would take the most powerful slave they could find, and they would beat him in front of everybody. They would beat him, maybe kill him in front of everybody. And what that would do is that would remind all the slaves, you know who's in charge. You know who's running this show. So Bill Cosby got a death sentence in front of everybody. He was seen as one of the most powerful black men in America. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, he was winning awards for being America's dad and being, one of the most influential black men in the country. And they took him down. And that was a message to remind you who's in charge. So just be careful out here. It's real. It's real out here. All right, I'm about to get out of here. I'm in Philadelphia for the All Black National Convention. We're going to talk about these sorts of things at the convention in terms of preventative measures to protect your sons, to teach your sons. Like, you got to be cautious in this world. That's in addition to black love and relationships, black economics, black education, real estate, all of that. It's all black, all black, all black. That's what we do. That's what we believe in. That's who we're building. We ain't apologizing to nobody. In fact, one of our panelists works at, I think, Temple University, where Bill Cosby used to give tons of money. Now, mind you, they ain't gave none of that money back. They ain't getting none of that money back. But from what I understand, this panelist at Temple got a lot of heat from the university for participating in a very black event. So that's what they do. They get you by being too black because they want you to try to be white and try to integrate and try to blend in and be a part of their stuff. And that's what the Bill Cosbys end up doing. And you see what happened to him. That's what the Tiger Woodses end up doing. And you saw what happened to him. So ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that you shouldn't integrate or work with other people. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying you got to be careful because racism is real. Racism is real. Racism is real. I'm about to go. AllBlackNationalConvention.com is a URL to learn more about the convention. If you live in the Northeast, or even if you live far away and you want to take a flight in, it'll be worth it. You're going to love it. AllBlackNationalConvention.com. Also, if you want to watch the live stream, you can go to abncdigital.com. Join our study group online at abncdigital.com. All the members of abncdigital.com get free access to the live stream. And make sure you hit the thumbs up button and the share button, the subscribe button, all that stuff before you go. See you guys soon. Have a good day. Peace.